By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Miller with a first down and more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Lamar Miller.
A huge play there right off the bat. 59 yards for him on the ground.
A gain of 59 yards. And the Bills first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Robert Foster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Titans nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Buffalo.
Back line of the end zone.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Hey.
At their own 25-yard
I'm playing Madden right now. I'm in a league game. Nigga, I'm in a league game. I can't quit, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm in a league game. Nigga, I can. I'll get kicked out the league if I start doing that shit.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead
and get low,
almost get into a ball sometimes.
I'm losing.
Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Tannehill. Got a man, it's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed
Shut up,
see on a
bitch.
slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc,
what?
with a little air under it, that play doesn't happen.
Oh, no, bitch.
In there, and he did exactly that.
1 yard gain.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready.
Shut the fuck up, pussy boy.
The next time
I'll do both.
Opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back
Not the same damn time.
On second down now.
Bruh, this nigga tripped on him.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original.
Oh my god.
3rd and 11 coming up.
A 2-yard loss.
Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass.
Nigga, you mad you don't even know how to play better.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play in that situation.
It's caught. Humphreys. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills 18.
You play 2K, nigga.
That's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Nigga, you see, nah, nigga, the only reason you don't play 2K, then you broke as fuck, bitch.
10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he will score. Touchdown.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Philip Lindsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing
This
up.
nigga.
And And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Bro, you serious?
what are we going to do? You don't go away from what
Take
you
a
did
Lamar
before
Miller.
because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 34. He's on pace right now for about a 400-yard game. I mean, this first quarter, it's been impressive to watch.
I like the way you do math. I like the way you calculate, and he loves those numbers you're spouting. He's going to try and get there with his legs, but not only is he locked in running it, obviously his teammates are locked in and blocking as well.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20.
That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
He's brought
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's third down.
To throw, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Lamar Miller.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
It's interesting, partner, that most 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to
Got a bomb, let's go.
Which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. Third down here.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Jerry Hughes. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got Evans. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To the air again, Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. The all-pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 3rd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
All right, that's the 2nd quarter.
Now a throw here on 2nd down.
Nigga, I can't. Nigga, I'm 0-4 in the season. I can't be on 5, bitch.
Takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that and a first down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. shotgun snap and a give to
How do you break the fucking...
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through
That
it.
nigga's stinky.
He had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd down, a run with Evans. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
At the 41. That's a gain of 5. Brings up.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. On 1st down, it's Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, it's Evans. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before
You need me, huh,
the
bitch?
important 3rd down.
Like, why the fuck you begging me to play, pussy boy? Nigga, asking me more than twice is begging, pussy boy.
Now Tannehill. Screen pass to Lindsey. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Greg Joseph on for the Titans. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Joseph is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw again, Allen.
Javier, shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't on speak again.
Across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Such a bitch ass up.
2nd and 10. Now Allen again. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range. Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. How the fuck are you guys playing Javier? Don't mess
mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Nigga, that's what you want me in the game, bitch. You fucking stupid bitch, whore ass bitch, bitch.
He'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Here's Tannehill. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
37-yard line.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Flushed out right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Nigga, keep that weak ass money, bitch.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter.
This nigga did an onside kick. What?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
From me before I started by choice.
Very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half. And
I better be all over my fucking car.
You got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason.
They're on that shit, bitch.
But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
4 foot 2 down.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Lamar Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh no, I said dumb bitch.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Levi Wallace with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league.
Fuck, I'm down 11 points because of this bitch house.
Meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
And this one will not be handled. It's in the end zone for a touchback.
I'll come out the dub. Nigga, don't play with me.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You shouldn't.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases. Whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Tannehill. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. To throw is Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
A.J. Brown.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. They'll find Lindsey here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. KJ Hamler, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. Joseph on for the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
What'd you eat?
21, Titans 17.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D.
What have you ate today?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
From Subway?
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back now in Nashville, it's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Now Allen throwing on second down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They'll take over.
The Titans were #1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point.
24, Bills 21.
The kickoff team on the field now.
6 minutes left, Daddy.
This one away. And they'll watch this
6 minutes, 6 minutes, and I'm up, bitch. You hear me? I was down 11, I'm up 3. No cap. I was just down 11.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from
That's a
behind.
fucking
The
pick.
good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff to Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And my goodness,
Niggas threw 5 picks already.
Interception. Picked off around the 41.
Nah.
And he will return this one to
She got out. She had left too. She sent me a text. She said that her Wi-Fi went off.
In this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
That's cool. We get on. We usually on the same time. I said okay. He said okay, Daddy. I said, bitch, stop playing with me.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield.
Little bit. Some off that shit. I've been making the cough syrup with no cough and shit.
Exactly what he did. Found his running back.
Oh shit.
It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And again, this Buffalo defense there in run support to stop him behind the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
I've been sipping cough syrup with no cough and shit.
Tannehill on third down. Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. That'll be caught.
And PGO so what? Some.
A.J. Brown. His second touchdown.
Nigga, I'm up 10 already. You hear me?
And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You hear me?
No problem there on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there of 22.
That nigga overthrew the ball. I know he hot.
He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up second down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Allen's throw is complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting.
And now here is
user alert.
Interception.
I just picked it off, nigga. I like that shit. 2 user alerts.
But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense...
Fuck, he picked it off. He a whole ass nigga.
Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will
he a whole ass nigga.
As he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
I said just run the ball like a small person.
Play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Fuck, I hit the touchdown.
This is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll go again with Lindsay.
Bro, how's he catching him, bro?
This Buffalo defense there and run support to stop him behind the line.
No, I haven't texted him.
Loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
2 yards leads.
I don't know.
Possibly a turning point.
Man, then they get back there, yeah.
This is 3rd and long. Now Tannehill. He gets it to Humphreys. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
On play action, Tannehill. And this will be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Makes the score Titans 38, Bills 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of them.
That nigga took me out my shoes.
30, 20, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
Lamar Miller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, very. I'm gonna go over there to LA and we're gonna get the Travis burger.
Ready to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Bust through the tackle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Tannehill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
For A.J. Brown.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Niggas ain't catching the ball, bruh.
Took a pretty good
Niggas are being weird-ass niggas.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
That nigga picked the ball off too.
Surprise back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Miller, the ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And he'll only
No
get this
fucking way.
35, well short of the line to gain. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Titans, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs.
Nigga, I'm lucky hungry. Fuck you talking about?
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
We don't got Uber out here. I'm just playing. I just want to see what the nigga. I want to see.